Hi friends, it's Jasmin with Earth's Beauty Gallery. Today I want to do a little different video, one for how art can help you. How art can help you when you're stressed and have anxiety. And it's not where you need to be, you don't need to be Vincent van Gogh or Michelangelo or anything. It's just you taking a piece of paper, and you can do that anywhere. I used to do it in between patients when I was a home health nurse. And you can start out with all kinds of different things. I cut these up in small squares so that I can do them while I'm talking on the video. Or you can do a little bit bigger, like a small sketchbook. Or you can use index cards. You draw on the back. And what I sometimes do is I write how I feel before I start, and then I write some how I feel after I finished. So let's begin. And doodling is very simple. You just need a piece of paper, a pen. Um, People say they prefer the finer tip pen, or you could even take a ink pen or anything. Just something. I started out with a pencil, and you can't make any mistakes. That's the beauty of it. Everything is just okay. You can do it like this, where you just make little half circles, quarter circles, and what doodling is like yoga for the brain. When you do these exercises, you release, your body releases feel-good chemicals. That's one way. The other way, and these feel-good chemicals, they help you relax. And when you're relaxed, your body thanks you and goes, oh, you're more focused, you're more productive, things like that. And you can, what it also does, your brain, there's something like neuroplasticity. So when you do, it's like training new muscles in your brain or creating new connections in your brain. And the more you do this, it's the same like if you learn a new exercise. The more you do it, the stronger your muscles will be, and then you have muscle memory. In this instance, you will have no memory for, oh, this feels good. Let's do this again. This helped us. All right. And it's just a process. Like I said, if you make a mistake, that's okay. Nobody will scold. What is important is that you do it. And you can start out with very simple exercises like this. This is very simple, but it has the same effect as if you do. I've seen a lot of people get really creative and really make it into an art. But you don't have to. You can just start out like this and go from there. And if you make this bigger, if you make these half circles bigger, you then can even put other designs in that space if you wanted to. Or you could fill out and leave with a black ink. Some you could leave blank. There are many different options, but the most important part is you doing it. And if you even wanted to get more big, that would be okay too. But the benefit of this is a very simple exercise you can do anywhere at any time, almost any time. I used to do that when I was working as a home health nurse in between patients. I used to do it when I worked as an admissions director in a nursing home, when I was on hold, on eternal hold, waiting to get a new admission authorized. I would do it at home if there was any kind of stress or anything. And what I also noticed, it made me more creative. Once I started it, or if you go out and about, suddenly you see designs and you say, oh, that's a doodle design. What I would do is if I go out and I see a doodle design, I take a picture with my phone and I try to do it at home, or I become more creative. I get more ideas. And sometimes this creativity, this inspiration also helps you to problem solve. Because when you're not so stressed, when you are able to take a step back from from the stress, you can have moments of really clarity, and you're able to make better decisions. This is a very simple design, but it's a very good design to start out with. And like I said, you could color it in. You could color black in, you could color every other one black, or only just a stripe of black. There's many things that you can do. So you could do, I won't be able to finish it, but you could put another line in here, or you could put 2 or 3 lines in there. That would be okay. Or you could black one out. That could just be also a starting point. And you don't have to finish it. If you say, okay, now something comes up, okay, no harm done, you just put it aside and you finish it some other time. And for me, sometimes I can't finish a picture or anything all in one setting, because I come to a point where I go, what could I do there? What could I do there? And nothing comes up. So I just put it aside for some other time until I get an idea of what to do with it. But that's one idea what you can do. I hope this helps. See you next time.